Hello guys, welcome back to Kritika Bharti channel. Subscribe to my channel and like and share with your family members. Today we are going to study playing with sprites. Okay, it's part 1. Okay, let's begin. What is 5p5 point playing? Do you know what is 5p5 point playing? You know, then give me a comment. Okay, as you can see on the screen, one boy is playing a game. Her name is Sam, and he's playing one game, and he's running her what horse? He's jumping her horse. But when it's touched the what this, then it's out. Means the five P5 point playing is one of the P5's JavaScript library. Okay, means it is used for the creation of the game and interface application. Means it's used to uh, create things grains like this something when we click, it's type of code only. Okay, means see now this one example we are getting. What why p5 playing? Okay, why p5? Okay, that means here the fruit mini game. Okay, there is fruit mini games. It's a game which it's a code. It's writing here. The library certificate provide a number of helpful object and where is God? Okay. A and help to object and function that make the creators of and others interesting application to play. Means let's go to next slide. Okay, here saying that the library, okay, the library will help your handle sprite animation or groups of object. Okay, the meanwhile it's true. Okay, then meanwhile this the library which create we got a animation or a sprite handle of a group object. Now how we can code it? Means coding something like this. So let's try in our computer. Now let's see what is a sprite. Do you know what is a sprite? Then give me on answer in comments. Okay. Then you what thought it's a sprite? I'm thinking that one sprite which means the sprite is what? Okay. A sprite is object in a game that has its own size and position on the screen. Means one sprite is one game that own size and own position its take on the screen. And sprites are available to store image or animation with their customer properties. Means costumes and the tabs and sprites are their own image to what animate with custom property. Means sprite are own main way to interface with its code and featured. Means the sprite has own main code for features. Now let's see how to create a sprite. Now how we can create sprite on p5.play. Okay, let's see. Means creating a sprite you want to give like this. After all, we get x coordinates and y coordinates. Okay, and here we got width of this sprite means how much position, how much weight, height. Okay, so means x coordination and y coordination here. Okay, means let's create a sprite. Then how we can create a sprite? Let's see here. Here writing it's a variable and gives icon and function setup. After creating apps, it's 400 400 as equals to creating a new creating sprite. let's try on our screen. Okay, now see this. I have totally opened. Now let's erase it all. It is reply.com. I will share this link on the description. If you are new, then subscribe to my channel and likes. Okay, let's take it out. Okay. Okay, let's start. First of all, let's give our title bar. Title. After this, coding. After all, let's give the ending. Let's choose this. Okay. Now we have done that. Let's press enter. Now let's start our coding from the end. First of all, let's create a variable. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. We have created here successfully. Now we will see how we can goal and this. See this. Variables. We are creating a goal and this function of means this to become our x and y coordinates and this height and width. Then and it's become our variable. Then it's oh sorry this one. Okay, let's draw a sprite. Then how we can draw a sprite? Okay, let's code this and example more. One time back. What? Yeah, yeah. Now here, what you see that we want to create a variable. Let's see. Like this. After press enter. Now we want to create a function. After function, we want to create set up. After setup, we want to give a semicolon like this. After all, do your mouse and give a space and like this, and raise one of this one. Okay. Now we have created one setup function and press entered. After we want to create what? What? Variable. So then let's create one variables. Create. Sorry. Now we want to create what? Variable. Now once like this. After all, let's give and give a style column and put here 400. After all, let's go and give a space. After again a 400, give a space. After all, we want to do here, give a space. And no, not this. Yeah. Okay, like this. Okay. Now here we will see how we can do this. Now here we will. Oh, sorry. After all, we will write a true simply like this. Okay. Let's press entered. Now we will create its equals creating a sprite. Okay, we want to create here a sprite for IPE sprite. Okay, after making a sprite, let's give it this 150. Okay, 150 the static column and 200 values. Okay, after all 50 and this and again now 50. Okay, means what it's come 50 50 Like this again. Here we have created one sprite. After one, press enter and give it this. Okay, now press entered. Now let's run the code. It's nothing happened because we want to code more here. Now see this. Now it's saying let's draw a sprite. Now we are going to draw a sprite. Then we want to create function again. Draw. Okay. And this again. Let's do it then. Okay. Function. Not this one function. Function. After all this, give a space. Okay. After all, here give a space in this, and just deleted this. After all, background. Background. After all, one moment. We want to write here. Therefore, let's give this column. Can give this one column, not two like this. To write P O P I N K pink. We want to need our background to pink. What we do here and do this and press enter. After all, drawing a sprite. Drawing a sprite. Drawing a sprite like this. Okay. Okay. Now after all, here we have created no sprite. Now let's go. Oh, sorry. This. This. Okay. Now press enter. Okay. Now we will do some more function here. Okay. Now let's see object and properties. Okay. Now objects means car name is V10, car model is 500, car weight is 850 kilos, and car color is white. You know, it's a proposition. It's saying how much it's this. Now, like the same we do on what? Sprites and its properties. When sprites variable dot properties name is equals to value. Means a property is a sprite characters that can be set on to. Means here we can give any name of the car like Bugatti, Lamborghini, Scorpio, Bolero, Suzuki. There are so many brands in this world. But when we use variable encoding, means this become what? Variable that store sprites. Means there we store our variable sprites. And this our property name. What is our name? What is card name? What is that name? And this it's still value against the property. It's still how much it's with we are getting. Shapes color properties set the certificate's color to the sprite. Means now we want to what here on this 6 on the 5 we want to do like this. Okay, now press again and entered. Okay, now here we want to write s dot shape color and after all equal to yellow. Okay, We want to give it a yellow. No, not like this. Okay, now here we want to give yellow. Yellow. And here we will give this. Okay? After the yellow, we have done. Now we want to just see. We have done the steps. Now let's see what we can do more here. It's become what? Variable that stores sprites. This become proprietary names that set the colors of a sprite. And this property value means now let's use this width and height properties. Okay, the width and height of the sprite is set use width and height properties. Means the mouse pressed function is called every time when any mouse button is pressed. That's what's come. Whenever we press one, it's something called codes. Means here is writing position properties. The position properties is used to set the location of a sprite on the caves. Now we will go to on this and we will do some more here. We must set with either sprite dot position is x or sprite's position y, and we must call each of them separately. Means now we will make a separate x s dot position dot x equals to what. Okay, then let's do it on our screen. Okay, now we want to do now after 11 we will give uh, uh, function. Now we will create function function mouse. Okay, and press the mouse function mouse pressed. Okay, mouse pressed. One moment. Yeah, pressed moment. Okay, we have to do that. Now we want to do like this. Starting point here, press enter. Oops, sorry. I press enter. After to give this and place this one and write the third code. The third code is we want to write something like this. H dot with okay okay okay. Now here we want to give here. Okay, now we are getting. Now we want to choose position now, but first of all we want to get what width. We have written that also. Now we want to give a space little bit and give a equal sign. After all we want to see that we want to give a what yeah, we want to give s and give a dot. After all we want to give it's to width. Okay, means we are a t width. Sorry, I'm doing already. Yeah, with after plus one plus sign. Okay, after now we will see plusing 0. After 0 we will give a point 5. Okay, point 5 and give a 1. Oh sorry. Okay, we have give it. Okay, now we will do more. Okay, now we have successfully added here. Now we will do more. Now we will do for the same thing for height. Let's press enter. Now start. H dot h e g h. Sorry, it's to height. H e i g h t height. After the height, we want to give a space. Space give. Sorry. Not we want not give a space. Okay, let's give equal. Let's say and give a stress start height. Okay, height. After give space and plus and give a 0.5 and thus. Okay, now after we want to give one more position. Okay, let's give our position now. Let's give us space after a position. 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 Yeah, position. After giving a position, let's give an equal sign here. Uh, Equal after that we were equal. Now we will do s again and dot. After the here we don't want to give a we want to give a x. Yeah, after all the x we want to give a equal sign and s. Okay, then we want to give a point. Okay, after we want to write position. We have to write it and give a dot and we want to give a x. Okay, after leaving x we want to give a plus sign and 2. Okay, after the 2 we want to give this where we got this and after all we want to give this. Oh, sorry, we could be okay, we have do this. Okay, now we have created 9 mouse press and this height and position. Now see here. Now what? It's become our again the variable that's stored and it's become property name. This become x coordinates and it's become what? Property value. Okay. Finally we have done our code. Let's see the result. Okay, let's see the result. Okay, let's see the result here. Okay, let's open it. Okay, let's see what we are getting result here. Yeah, this is our result. Let's play. It's become, see, it's doing what? It's increasing the heights and position. Okay, now when I press this and it's become here, then this. After all, like, it's too easy to do this. Yeah, let's see. It's too interesting. I will also share this link on the description. Okay, let's see how we can do adult. Oh, it's too interesting. You can do on the screen. Now this. Now we have done successfully. Okay. Now we will see one more thing here. We will cover one more part 2 also in this video only. On this part 2 we will also cover what is now the concept. Okay, let's see the part 2. Okay, now let's begin again. Now we will be playing with Sprite Part 2. Then don't forget to subscribe my channel and like and share with your family members. Okay, now the preload function. Now let's see preload function. What is now this? The preload function is used to handle the loading of extra files brought to the setup function. Okay? Like this. First our experience, then it's setup, then it's drawing, then we will get our output. First of all, it's to reload, then it's set up that strings, then it's draw, then we get that image. Means if a create function is defined, setup We'll wait until any loading or file with the preload has finished. Hence, the loading image function. The loading image function loads an image from a location into your project. Its argument for the function is the path or a name of the image. Example like this. Okay, here what is doing here? Here it's writing name, creating a function after its image. Yeah, you can try on your screen. This code you can try on your screen also. It's too easy and too safe also. Okay, now let's see where we got also. Then whenever we use periods, okay, then preloads. Let's see, got an example here. It's become what? Function that loads an image. Means this code helps to load an image. After this, what become? Pattern or a name of the image. It's become pat or the name of the image. The image name is galaxy.gpsg. Okay. Now variable that store in image. This stores our image. Okay, then let's create and try one time. Okay, then let's again, I want to open my reply it and tell you how we can work on it. Okay, it's loading the reply. This is my reply at home page. Okay, let's create a new what? Java and name it gamer. Okay, I've named it gamer. What is your name? You can create. Oh, it's loading my all thing. Okay, now let's erase it all. Okay, now let's start our variables. Okay, variable. Now we will see how we can do it all also. Oh, sorry, I have confusedly opened something else. Create a HTML. Oh, not the HTML. We want to see this game. Okay, we want to create a simple thing. I have just like this created. And here we will see outputs, codes, and more things. We will use the scripts. Where? Let's start. Variable. After all the variable, we see what? An img. Image. After image, second is function. Function. No, sorry. We want to create a function. Okay. Let's see. function function. After creating a function, we want to what? Reload. Okay, we want to go preload. Okay, function preload. Okay, after a preload, we want to give this. Oh, give it again. After all, we want to give a space and give this and erase this one and press entered. After all, we want to give pmg image. After image, we will give a space and give an equal sign. After an equal sign, we will give load. Sorry, we want to give load image. image. Okay, after all the image we want to give this, give it two columns. After here we want to add galaxy, galaxy, galaxy dot jpg. Okay, we have to now after all we want to give what symbol. After the symbol we want to press enter. After all we want to give uh, this. Okay, after press enter, now let's concept this. Now we're saying that the load image function loads an image file location into our project. The arrangement for this function is pattern or a name. This is become pattern or a name. Now let's create a sprite. Okay. Now what we want to create? We want to give a variables and give what? Sprite name. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try. We are trying var sprite. Okay, I P sprite. After sprite, we want to give this. After giving a sprite, we want to press enter and give a function and press this. After function, we want to give what? Preload. Okay, preload and give this. After all, give this and press enter. After pressing the enter, we want to print one letter. Print or print. Print. Okay. Okay. After all, here we want to do what? After all, we want to print that reload, not like this, and okay. And after all, we want to give a the reload. Reload. After a preload, we want to give a function f1 function. Okay, and give a dot. Okay, let's try this code. Okay, now let's study this notes. You can try on your log into your replied and do. Now it's become our goal variable that stores sprite. It's become function that creates sprites, and this is our output. Okay, and we can draw all these sprites on a canvas. Then we can give a letter means writing it. The add in image function adds an image to the sprite. The sprites function create a single frame animation for this sprite. Variable that's the stores the and this function names and this label of the image, and it's what variable that stores preload image. The change image function change the display's image. This become what? Variable that stores the image. This become function name. This become label of the image. Thanks guys for watching this video. You like this video, then please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press that bell icon button. Bye guys, meet on next